Cooke leads Glamorgan to 300 with ton. Round 2 was a difficult one for both sides. Northamptonshire lost away to Lancashire, while Glamorgan were undone by Ollie Robinson and Sussex, but both sides had shown defiance on the way to defeat. The start was kind to the visitors. They were put into bat by their hosts and enjoyed a serene opening, Lloyd and Selman finding quick boundaries to give their team a decent foothold. That brought with it the reward of 50 runs, chalked up on the board after 60 minutes, conditions kind to the batters so far. But when Glamorgan were threatening to plough on unbeaten, Northamptonshire struck back, a misjudged leave from Selman allowing the ball to take his off stump. The loss of his partner wouldn't prevent Lloyd from reaching his half-century, a good morning for the Glamorgan opener. Balbirnie couldn't hang around, his pads wrapped by Berg, the finger raised, and the island's skipper was out for 3. Root and Lloyd steered the score past 100, but it would soon be the end of the road for the opener. Parnell struck in his first appearance of the season, Lloyd out for 65, and the wicket signalled lunch. And he was back in the wickets after lunch. Billy Root, unable to replicate the defiance that had marked so many of his innings so far this season, out LBW for 13. Kieran Carlson picked up back-to-back tons against Sussex last time out and returned to the middle in form. He found his touch early on to stem the flow of wickets. His approach stopped the hosts in their tracks and saw Glamorgan breach 150 runs midway through the session. And soon enough, he'd taken his team past 200 and ticked off a half-century, scored from 64 deliveries. Cooke too found his way to 50, Glamorgan once again recovering from a difficult start. That's when Northamptonshire struck, Dangerman Carlson bowled by Saif Zaib for 54. Taylor followed to Zaib's next delivery, gone for a duck. But Cooke took charge and ensured no more wickets would fall in the remaining overs before tea, Glamorgan heading in at 226 for 6. Douthwaite was now alongside his captain, and the pair denied Northamptonshire any further inroads. The early knockings of the evening session belonged to the visitors. They moved past 250, and Cooke started to look upwards, 100 runs not too far out of reach. It was a successful partnership. Douthwaite dispatched anything too short, and quickly found his way into the 40s. With the shadows starting to lengthen, Glamorgan went to 300. But once again, when they were looking like getting away, Northamptonshire reeled their hosts back in. Douthwaite bowled just one big shot away from a half-century. It took him some time, but Cooke finally reached 100 as the day wore towards the close, getting there with the first boundary scored after his partner's departure. The close came soon after, Glamorgan enjoying the first day, but they'd head into day 2, a little precariously positioned, at 324 for 7.